Alright, I just started it.
Is it on? It says off air. Hold on.
Yes, live.
Okay, that's done. All right. So, do you have any question on the?
What
Did you,
did you say it was?
do you have any question on the preparation, the visual preparation?
Oh no.
No, that was clear. So let's start with question number 3 on the group meeting. So the true linear regression equation is y equals bo plus b1x, where bo and b1 are unknown. What are the null and the alternative hypothesis for b1? So I chose the third option.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Me too.
Alright.
Want me to do 4?
Yeah.
It says a residual. Oh wait, my computer's going down. Bonkers. A residual is the difference between the observed value y and the value predicted by the regression line.
Yeah.
A plot of residuals support using linear regression when, sorry, I haven't done it ahead of time yet.
It's okay, I was doing it as we were waiting. I'm thinking of 1 and 4.
I did 1.
Let me go back.
Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure either, because it didn't say.
It didn't say the mean, and I'm looking for that again to 0. But it says that a residual is calculated for each data point. You have one residual for every observation in the data set. It is hard to use so many numbers to make decisions. How do you comprehend so much information at once? To help you understand the information, the residual will be called the residual plot. And then it goes down to explain this plot. And it says the residual plot shows random scatter. There's no obvious pattern in the data. If the linear regression is appropriate, then residual plot will show no pattern.
Yeah.
So I think it's the third option because when it was talking about the residual plot, it told us those 3 different shapes it can make, and it's like one of them was a curvature, one was the megaphone, one was the outliers. And it said for the megaphone part, hold on, I'm looking. Oh no, we can't do megaphone to make a residual plot. Never mind.
I couldn't see. Okay,
We just can't have a pattern.
Wouldn't that one be the
So it can't be 1.
Maybe it's just 2, because I thought they have to be positive, don't they? Because I don't remember reading anything about a 0 mean.
I don't either, but it's because it's thrown in there, it like scares me.
Yeah.
It can be either 1 or 2, I think.
I don't think it's 1.
So then let's go 2.
Because the pattern has to be random.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I guess it's number 2.
Okay. Did you guys already do the questions that you have to use SPS for?
No.
I
Okay. I haven't either. So I guess we can work through those real quick.
We'll see. Not right now.
Can I just check something?
Yes.
I did them, but I don't know. I think I did it right, but I just want to confirm with you guys once you finish.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Hold on, I'm pulling up my SPS, and then we can double check your answers.
Nos tumba el piso. Eso fue ya no tumba el piso de tanto que And I watch TV.
I'm thinking something. Ooh, someone.
What happened?
Sound like somebody was arguing. Like when you and your brother argue.
Almost got it. Okay. Data files. It's the math efficacy one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
Alright, I got it.
don't forget to open the online thing because I almost did that
The online thing.
for the data file.
Oh yeah. Okay. So we need to compute the residuals. And we have to use the confidence data as the explanatory variable and the score data as the response variable. Okay. So that means analyze regression, linear, deep variable. Oh, wait.
I'm trying to go back and forth.
Response. Confidence. Independent. Save. Okay. My goodness. So many.
Which one do you put on dependent? Is it the gender or?
Dependent, that's the response variable, and it tells us to use the score data.
Correct, yes. The Y is
And
Then the
independent is confidence.
uh-huh.
All right, so I have it up, but I don't know which one, like what number is the residual. Like I have the results.
So after I put the confidence, do I just go
Oh, I
to
found it.
OK or do I go to statistics?
Okay, you go to the side, you see there's a button that says save on the side.
Uh-huh.
Click that, and then there'll be a little section to the right that says like residuals, and under it, I think it's like the first thing. There's a box that says unstandardized.
Yeah.
Make sure you click it under residuals, and then click continue and OK.
Okay. Yes, Caleb. Okay, hold on.
You need help do something, Caleb?
Oh, she shows that. Okay, let me go back to the question now. Is compute the residual using the confidence level of the response variable describes the residual.
Adriana, for this one, did you make a graph too? Because I mean, you can't find out if it forms a linear pattern or not unless you have a graph, right?
Well, it says I using the confidence data. Yeah, that's what I did. This things, but the residuals.
Yeah.
So I went by the one that it says like the one that they use in the video.
No, because then your brother has to watch it unless you both
Yeah.
The
get
little
and share
table
it.
that they have. It's
I
also on the
didn't let him
textbook
finish
that
it.
say linear relationship, scatter plot.
Know
So
that.
the
And so did
requirements,
you.
how to check, and what do you hope to
No,
see.
he did not finish the paragraph. No?
So when you see at the graph, I think was the, hold on, let me check. What was it?
So either you guys share it or no.
Kiki, come on. If you want to. It's long, it's slimy, do not long.
For this one, I think I went by the QQ plots to see if they have a linear, if the line was kind of towards the if the data was by the line. So what I did was choosing the last, one, because if you see the number 1 and number 2, if you see the confidence interval, it is not negative, so it cannot be the second option.
The first option.
Sorry, the first option.
And it can't be the second because it says residuals are negative.
No.
But did you do a plot for this?
Yes, I did it.
Did it make a line? My plot's really scattered.
What was that?
I said, did your plot form a linear pattern? Because mine's really scattered.
Yeah, I did all the different things that they teach in the videos, the 3 different steps.
Yeah.
So, but on this one, hold on. On this one, actually, you can see that
I think it's the first one because you know how you said you go through all the steps to make the residual plot? So when you make the plot, the y-axis is labeled unstandardized residuals, and the very lowest number on the y-axis is -40, and the highest number is 20, and then there's one dot that goes above 20, and there's no dots that go below -40, and all the data points are between those numbers.
So where is that?
So when you go to first you have to do the residual stuff and find your residuals.
Correct.
And then as soon as you're done with that, you can go to graphs, and then you go to legacy dialogues, and then you go to scatter. And then you have to click define. And then when you did the first thing, when you made your residuals, it made a new column on your data.
After legacy dialogues, you went to
scatter. Yeah, and then you click define, and then there should be a new little column on your data point, and it'll say unstandardized residuals. That's your y-axis. And then your independent is your x-axis, and we know that the independent is the score, I think. Was it the score or the confidence? That might change it.
The what? The confidence is the confidence is the x, which is the independent.
The x is the independent, and on the
is the confidence.
Okay, so independent is confidence, yeah. So you move confidence into x, and then you just click OK, and then you should get a graph, and it has points everywhere. But on your graph, the y-axis, the highest number is 20, and the lowest is -40, and there's a few dots that go above 20, so that could be 25.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
So I think it might be the first one because of that. Because if there were an outlier, then the graph would have been smaller, so we can see the outlier. So the points have to be between those numbers, you know?
Oh, I see it. You're looking at
and then you see how there's a 0 spot. There are points above 0, so it can't be the second answer because the second answer says they're all negative, which they're not. And they obviously don't form a linear pattern.
Yeah, you got it right. Yes, the first one. I didn't see that one. So for that kind of question, you will look at the graph that say unstandardized residual. That's the one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it now. Yeah. So it will be the number 1 for number 6. First option. Okay. So for number 7,
I got a linear line.
For number 7?
For a normal Q plot. Hold on. This based on for number 7.
You think is what option?
Fairly normal?
Yeah, I did that one too.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I don't get number 8.
Okay.
Number 8 is kind of complicated because you gotta put everything Look at the
Use
requirement.
software to create a scatter plot of blah 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 data. Give the scatter plot, residual plot, the Q plot, which of the 5 and 6 about linear regression are satisfied in this data.
All right, so we gotta do all this, the graph and the steps that require us, and then see if we use all the requirements. So first we gotta figure it out if there is a linear relationship between X and Y. So for
But
that,
what software is it saying to use?
what was that?
It says
The same
use
data.
software.
The same data. We gotta compare all the graph that we have.
Mhm.
Like when you watch the video, the last video, when he's doing all the graph, at the end he compares all of them to see if they have a relationship or if they are normally distributed. So now it's our turn to do the same.
Okay.
So I guess they want us to make sure that we know, or we can recognize the information provided in the graph. So let me see. Well, for the QQ plot, for the normal unstandardized residual, the one that looks like the hot dog, it looks pretty. All the points are clear to the line. So in this one, the one that says expected normal, let's look very clear and very normal.
Mm-hmm.
Now the one that say the trended normal QQ plot of unstandardized residual, this looks the one that was the one that says about the metaphor, right? Metaphors or something like that. Was this one like it was like a mountain?
I don't remember.
I think that was the one that says it's about the.
I think it said Sorry, I'm trying to look.
It says no megaphone
Okay.
shape in the residuals for residual plot constant variance. Points in a Q plot are close to the line.
QQ plot. So for the question, the first one and the second one are definitely met because there's no pattern in the residual plot, and the scatter plot is like a hot dog shape. And the second one, the second requirement for the question is met because when we make a normal QQ plot, then the points are close to the line.
Correct. Yeah, that's what I got right.
And then for number 3, to find out the variance of the error term is constant for all the x values, you have to make sure the residual plot, which the first thing we made, does not have a megaphone shape, which it doesn't. And a megaphone just means like it's close on one side and more apart on the other. I think it would look more like a megaphone than what ours is just really scattered. So I think that it meets that requirement.
What about
So to answer number 8, for each one, it says check all that apply.
Yeah. So right now we already checked off 1 and 2, and I'm trying to figure out 3, the third answer.
I don't think the observations are independent though, because we are using X and Y, and when you're using independent, they're not independent. Or are we using something specific in this case?
Okay.
But it
No.
says for variance constant residual plot, no megaphone shape is in the residual.
Yeah.
What is?
I'm looking.
Even the residual plot, which of the assumption? Variance of the error term is constant for all values of x. Constant.
I think that they're independent because, like, okay, so in the reading, it said to check for the last one for if the observations are independent. That just kind of means like knowing one y value doesn't tell you anything about any of the other points. And we know that our y value is the score. So, like just because we know one score doesn't mean we're going to know the confidence rating. Like if you look on the data, the very first one says 50 and the confidence rating is 4.34. But just because we know 50 doesn't mean we know the confidence rating, because if you go like further down, there's another 50, but the confidence is different, you know? So just because we know that the score is 50 doesn't mean we know the confidence rating, which means they're independent. Just because we know one doesn't mean we know the other.
Okay.
And then all that the book really said about checking for x's are known constants, like x's are measured without error kind of thing, the fourth one, all it said was just that we can't really check it, and x's should always just be measured accurately and precisely. That's all it said. So I'm not really sure how we know if that's...
Yeah, it says it suggests that the variance of error terms is not constant for all values of x.
Where does it say that in the book?
It says it suggests that the variance of the error terms is not constant for all values of x. It suggests that there is a difference in the spread of residual depending upon the value of x.
Okay, so I guess it is. So I think that's what that's saying, is that if 3 isn't true, then 4 can't be true.
Can't be true.
So, but 3 is true because in the residual plot there's no megaphone shape, which means 3 is true.
So we'll check all of them?
Except for 4.
Except for 4, but we don't know. We have no idea of telling, so I don't know.
Hopefully they give us credit or partial credit.
Yeah, I don't like that about these questions. They just mark the whole thing wrong.
Yeah.
And you never know which one it is. But we can come back to it if we need to.
Okay.
Alright, what is B1, the estimate for the slope?
Oh, that's you gotta see. Before that, can you please, because I don't know why I don't see my answers here. For number 4, we choose the second option, right?
Yeah.
Number 5, we choose the second option as well.
Yeah.
And number 6, we choose the first option.
Yeah.
Number 7, we choose the last one.
Yep.
All right, thank you. Yeah, well, I don't know why it didn't show. All right, for number 9, if I'm not mistaken, and if I look at it, I got 12.695.
Oh, yep, that's right. That's what I got. 12.
That would be the slot, right?
Oh, wait. Hold on. Is that what you got?
What did you say?
12.695?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And for number 10, I got the first option.
10.7, 14.7.
Which
Oh,
is,
yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Based on the...
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no, you're good. I was just reading it in my head real quick.
Based on the evidence and using level of significant A equals 0.05. What decision would you make regarding the hypothesis test for B1? So since the the p-value in there is 0.000, I believe.
Yeah.
So it's less than the level of significance. So we will reject the null because of the p-value is less than A.
Yeah.
The second option.
That's right.
Says if you reject the null hypothesis, what does this mean? Click the slow progression of line.
I think it's the third one, because our null is that it's equal to 0, and the alternative is that it's not equal to 0.
Well, what you doing? The 12?
Yeah.
For number 12, yeah, I picked the
12
third
is the 0.
one.
Yes. Okay, this was nice. I saw this one, I guess, in the previous class, but I don't remember. So I'm trying to remember for 13. I think
it was.
Ellen.
You think it was head length?
I think I know. I
don't remember. It's like a really weird question.
Yeah.
It is because it's like going back a couple of chapters.
Yeah,
oh no, you're right. It's the head length because when we were solving it in the last time we did it, they gave us the head length and they asked us to predict the body length, which means that the head length is the dependent variable.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. But I was trying to bring it back to my memory, but I was kind of 95% that I got it right, but I don't know. All right, so 13 is head. I have it. I'm writing it down just in case. All right, so since the 99% confidence interval for this data is 7.124 and 8.311, what can you say about B1? I choose the first one.
Yeah, I think it is. I remember reading it, but I didn't write it down.
Yeah, it says that, and the video says that when doesn't contain 0,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I would agree it's the first one because the second one says a chance, and then the other one just didn't make sense. Okay, so I'm going to submit it. And we just...
Yeah, I just submitted mine.
I think Diego's gonna see too.
Okay.
Oh man. So it was body, not head.
Is that okay, Mom?
Okay, I didn't submit it yet.
Yeah, it's body, not head.
Hey, sorry.
And I don't know which one it is.
So,
yeah.
I don't know which one it is, but
is
number...
not 2.
Yeah, 5 is not 2.
5 is not number 2.
Yeah, no.
And which other one did I miss?
8. I missed 8.
Hold on.
Yeah, the A is the one that didn't give us the right thing.
My computer froze.
No.
I don't know about A either.
What was question 8?
The one that
It was the
multiple things.
yeah.
Ugh,